Greetings. I'm Enigmadness, your narrator on this dark journey through the most terrifying images captured on camera. From the mysterious haunted forest to the shadowy depths of an abandoned hospital, get ready to witness the most eerie and chilling videos ever seen. Join me as we explore the top 10 most spine-tingling cases where the supernatural intertwines with reality, challenging our understanding of the world we inhabit. 10. RX Files Explorer. We delve into the investigation of RX Files Explorer, a streamer who ventures into paranormal locations live. While exploring a forest marked by acts of witchcraft related to the disappearance of 2 children, he encounters an elderly woman whose face appears to have been burned. Her skin is torn and charred, her empty gaze seems to contain centuries of pain and despair. A shiver runs down the streamer's spine as he records each chilling moment with his camera. 9. Jeremy and the Possession. Jeremy, a 22-year-old, installs a security camera in his grandmother's room to ensure her safety. Upon reviewing the footage, he discovers a terrifying event. At midnight, his grandmother appears to be possessed by a malevolent entity. Her face contorts into a grotesque grimace, her eyes reflecting indescribable terror as she murmurs incoherent words in an ancient, forgotten language. Jeremy, horrified, watches helplessly as his grandmother is overtaken by forces beyond his comprehension. 8. The Hands from the Sewer. Dan decides to record a nighttime stroll with his son to send a video to his wife. What the camera captures is utterly terrifying. Bloodied hands emerge from a nearby sewer, writhing ferociously as they seek something to grasp. The fingers are worn and broken, emitting a sinister gurgle as they attempt to reach the defenseless. Dan, paralyzed by fear, watches as his peaceful walk turns into an unimaginable nightmare. 7. The Figure on TikTok. Lindsay, an active TikTok user, routinely shares her daily activities on the platform. In one of her videos, a dark and murky figure briefly appears behind her, instilling terror among her followers. The figure seems composed of twisted shadows and absolute darkness, its presence a foreboding blot on the screen. Lindsay, unaware of the entity behind her, continues her recording, unaware that she has captured something more than just a simple daily activity. 6. The Presence at the Mass. A father records a mass at a local church, but his daughter carefully observes the video and makes a chilling discovery. A shadowy and hungry figure seems to lurk in the shadows, suggesting a malevolent presence that feeds on devotion and faith. The figure is shrouded in a dark and twisted aura, its eyes gleaming with an unnatural brightness as it stares intently at the congregation with palpable malice. The daughter, with her heart in her throat, shows the video to her family, setting off a series of events that will push them to the limits of their sanity and faith. 5. The Paralyzed Girl. A girl innocently plays with a toy camera, showcasing her collection of favorite dolls. Suddenly, she is paralyzed by a supernatural power, and in an instant, she disappears from the room without a trace. Her vacant gaze and expressionless face suggest she has been possessed by a force beyond human comprehension. Her family, upon reviewing the footage, is confronted with a vision that haunts them in their nightmares, leaving them wondering what horrors lurk in the shadows beyond their understanding. 4. The Entity in the Darkness. After hearing strange noises in his kitchen, a young man decided to investigate. Finding nothing amiss, he snapped a photo to confirm that all was in order. However, upon examining the picture more closely, he made a chilling discovery. Through some enhancements, he uncovered the presence of a towering entity, approximately 2 meters and 20 centimeters tall, simply observing from the darkness. 3. The Apparition in the Home. Entering the podium and following the previous story, we have a video captured by the same person weeks later after leaving their camera recording overnight. The footage they obtained was decisive in the decision to move out of that home. In the midst of darkness, the same tall figure appears, making extremely erratic and abnormal movements for any normal person. Just put yourself in the subject's place, alone in your house, being pursued and observed by a figure over 2 meters tall. 2. The abandoned hospital. In the top 2, we delve into an abandoned hospital. Once again, RX-Files ventures into urban exploration, this time in an abandoned hospital, providing the most terrifying documentation ever captured. There's no way it could be fake, as everything is live, and there's no current technology to do what is seen in this video. The camera captures an elderly woman, completely possessed, breaking her neck just to observe our streamer. He immediately moves away from that room, only to encounter something that would mark him for life. 1. The final encounter. As mentioned before, the video ends with one of the worst moments captured on camera. RX-Files, now outside the hospital, starts investigating room by room, but upon observing a bathroom, the streamer comes face to face with a ghost. Extremely frightened, and with his heart pounding, the streamer decides to run and try to push or collide with it, but the entity simply disappears, leaving our streamer literally trembling with fear and with one of the most horrifying recordings captured by man, leaving us with only one conclusion: ghosts exist. And so concludes this chilling odyssey through the horrors captured on camera. Each encounter reminds us that in the shadows, forces beyond our comprehension lurk, challenging our perception of reality. If you enjoyed this experience and crave more encounters with the unknown, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to continue exploring the mysteries that lurk in the darkness. Until the next adventure, brave explorers.